Well, hello there, folks. This is Ghost Stories Told from the South, episode 44. I'm your host, Stephen LeBooth. I've got some scary stuff for you. All right, this is for the YouTube channel today. Fill you in on Lexi and all that when we get ready for the Spotify or get ready for the podcast, which I'm fixing to go do now. I'm gonna hit the record. 3, 2, and well, hello everybody, and welcome back once again to another fine edition of some great, scary, scoopy stories, ghost stories told from the South. I am your host, Stephen LeBooth, and I hope you all are having a good and safe evening, or day, or work week, or whatever you're doing. Um, you might be wondering why. Anyways, I had to do a snapshot real quick. I had to do a selfie. I had to put this on. I had to do a picture real quick so I can put it on Facebook. I like to keep the media updated when I'm getting these shows ready for y'all's entertainment. And I love doing them for you guys. But anyways, how is everybody doing? How you out there tonight? I am doing great. But like I said, I'll tell you why Alexi isn't here. Her stepfather isn't doing too good. So she's got a lot on her mind right now, and with college and work right now, and having this kind of dumped on her. She didn't really have nothing because she was over there all weekend, and he's in the hospital, and it ain't looking too good for him. So that's why my co-host, sweet old Lexi, isn't here today. But I'll tell everybody to send her some love on her pages and all that, guys. So tell her, we're thinking of her and she'll be back, guys. But yeah, this is episode 44. I'm glad you guys are still listening to us. You know, it amazes me, the audience we have that really listens to us. I mean, that really listens to us all the time. We got people all over the world that listen to us. New Zealand, Spain, Canada, Russia, God, Cyprus. I mean, we're getting some new ones every day, and it's awesome. And I appreciate every one of you guys. This is why I do it. You know, if I even have 5 fans, I'll be happy. That means my voice is getting heard. It's getting out there. Because I just want to tell scary stories and podcasts, man. It's freaking fun. I love it. I love it to death. Um, but yeah, but she'll be back next week, and we will talk to her then. But like I said, I hope everybody's having a great day, evening, or whatever you're doing. I am your host, Stephen LeBooth, and I got some great stuff for you today, guys. So it should be fun. Let me finish this up. I should have done this before I started recording, but I'm a jackwagon. Okay, post it. Don't stamp it. Just post it. All right, get done with my fake rhyming. All right, guys, I am back. How you doing? I'm your host, like I said, Stephen LeBooth. And poor old Lexi, like I said, she ain't gonna be here today. So, and right now she might be in and out for a little bit because I'm pretty sure this isn't. I mean, he's been sick for a while, and he's pretty sick now. So, but let's get out from being gloomy and pouty and all that. Let's talk about some good old scary ghost stories. I hope you don't mind tonight. I had some stuff ready, and then I had to go steal some stories from Stephanie's podcast, What's Really Out There. And another thing, guys, like I said, I'm still working on getting some ads. So if you start hearing ads or anything coming up soon, don't be mad at me. I didn't sell out to the devil, you know. I mean, I love doing this, but it gets pretty expensive. You know, it's a very expensive habit. But hey, I mean, habit. Well, yeah, it is. Well, hobby. You know, and I love doing it, though. Like I said, I don't care if I have 5, 10, whatever. As long as I got people listening, I'm still going to do this podcast. I'm still going to tell scary stories with Lexi because that's what we like to do. But I guess with that being said, I don't got anything new to say or anything I don't think right now. But, yep, that's how it is in the hoodie buddy. All right. Write this down. Okay. I am going to start out with the Neches River Lights. Sorry, that's me crinkling up paper. That's a whole nother podcast right there. Noise. It is around Village Creek. It's north of Beaumont. It's about 30 miles north of Beaumont, Texas. Near Village Creek. Hunters have reported seeing seeing a spiral red light floating above the water. The light stays for a minute and then it leaves. And supposedly this has been reported by, many people. And yeah, it's one of them things that's all through history. It's been happening. It's just one of them freak things, man. I would love to experience, though. You never know what it could be. What if it's an old Indian, spirit running around? But yeah, that one's pretty short. Like I said, drop my pen. I'm trying to shoot for about 30 minutes on this episode, so bear with me, guys. It's kind of hard without my little buddy here. But all right. I know that was a short one. Yeah, that'd be cool to go investigate. And if you know that Beaumont area and all that right there, it's a swampy kind of area. It's not like regular. What's regular? It's not like for me or what me or you are used to seeing land. There down there, it's swamps and lakes and a lot of water and a lot of places to hide. No one can find you, dead or alive. That's why you never go down to the boogie swamp, man. You never go down at night. I busted out a jingle on you. All right, let's go to story number 2. Now, this one should be a little bit more meatier, a lot more meat on the bone, if you know what I mean. And this was really not a ghost story, but it's creepy as shit, and it's real. It's really no ghost story at all. It's just one of these weird things that's happening. There's this is called the Salish Sea Human Feet. Since August, and it's the place I'm talking about. It's in the corner of the United States, where Washington is right there. That corner, Columbia district, or not district, but another little country, and then Canada. It isn't the District of Columbia. I don't know. It's something up there. Anyways, it's like 3 countries where this is happening. Well, and there's I can't remember. It tells you down here, I think, how long the beach line is that they keep finding all that stuff. Oh, that place is British Columbia. So it's British Columbia, Canada, and the United States, Washington right there. Just to give you a little idea of what I'm talking about. Since August of 2007. That's weird. Since August of 2007, at least 20 detached human feet have been found on the coast of the Salish Sea in British Columbia, and on the Canada side and on the Washington side. The local authorities ruled out murder. They believe it's suicide or accidents at sea, and the feet had came off due to decomposition. Which might be, but you need to look this up. There's actual shoe. They'll see a shoe and you'll see a bone in it, or sometimes there'll be an actual fucking foot in it. Man, Imagine going down taking a morning stroll and finding that crap. Ugh. Yeah, that'd be gross. Well, anyways, back to the story. The feet are all found with the shoes still on the foot. The area has been known for its in the past, but not its many. I mean, it's happened before, you know, every 5, 10 years, 15. I mean, it'd be spaced out a whole lot. But this one's like all the freaking time. Like I said, since 2007, they have at least found 20. And when I was doing the research on the, excuse me, when I was doing the research for this, I found the latest one happened in 2019, close to the end of um, 2019 is when the last one was found. Then they found another one in 2008. So they're finding like one, sometimes two a year, but they're finding them pretty rampant. That's pretty crazy. I think it's pretty radical, if you know what I mean. You know what I mean? Yeah, yeah. But that's weird. Imagine doing that though, a morning stroll with your girlfriend. You're like, hey, baby, let me lay you down on this beach and make love. Oh my God, a foot! Yeah. All right, fellas. Now we're going to get back to some ghost stories. Mm-mm-mm. Oh, baby, baby, boop. Write this down. All right, fellers. We're going to, of course, all my stuff's been New England. I'm in New Zealand. I'm probably going to wrap that up with this right here and find some other stuff. Find another country or something. The Erskine College is in Wellington, New Zealand. It was built in 1905 by by the Society of the Scared Heart. It was a Catholic girls' boarding school until 1985. In the 1960s, the name was changed to Erskine College after the fifth super general of society. She was the fifth super general of society. Why can't they just say she was freaking the boss? I mean, come on. They have all the. That's what cracks me up about you. These little cliques and clubs. They gotta have all their freaking little like special names instead of saying the boss. He's the chief executive of the Woompa Woompa Charlie Factory. I mean, come on, just say he's the boss. He's the head guy in charge. Sorry, I had some popcorn before I did this. I had a kernel in my teeth that was haunting me. Okay. Erskine was used. Oh. Erskine was used in a horror comedy too called Friday. Oh, Frighteners with Michael J. Fox. Yeah, it's the college was using that movie called Frighteners with Michael J. Fox. See, I've never seen that movie and I didn't know it. Should have done my research and watched it, but I haven't yet, so I couldn't tell you anything about the movie. But the pictures of the place is creepy. All right, let's get down to see what people see. People see apparitions are seen, voices are heard, shadows and odd bangs, and taps are heard too. They say spirits of the children and adults are there. I mean, come on. Of course, that was a girls' school, so it's going to have kids and adults haunting it, which I thought was strange why they'd say that. Anyways, they think it's the adults and the kids haunting the place. There are tales of bloodstains in the chapel. The stain returns after being wiped off. Every time they say you can wipe it off and it comes back. There's really not much on the stories of the place, like nothing weird or I don't know, just nothing major happened there. It's a girls' school, but it probably has its people that died in it from natural causes. But I don't think I didn't find anything like really tragic that happened there. So it's probably just got your normal ghost there. Okay, my fine friends. We ain't doing too bad. We're trucking right along with the MLT. Now we are going to cover the vac vac the Vacuux the Vacox Hotel. The Vaviox Hotel. The Vaviox Hotel. Vaviox Hotel. All right, that's in Bluff, New Zealand. It was built in 1937. The building was okay. It was built in 1937. There was a building there before that. It was demolished to make room for the new hotel. Some say the ghost of Mary Cameron haunts the hotel. She was the owner of the previous building. She's mad because they tore her building down. And they said, I do declare. Whatever. I don't know. Mary haunts room 2. She is a friendly ghost, and the kitchen doors supposedly open and shut all the time, and they say they are thick and heavy. They took a picture of them, and them suckers were like real thick doors, not your normal size doors, and they just open and shut just like nothing. And then we have claims of footsteps from upstairs. When you're on the first floor, you'll hear people walking upstairs when nobody's up there. There's a lot of stories. There's one like a guy was up there cleaning or something, and he came down and it was just him, and then he heard some footsteps and stuff up there, and he went up there and investigated, and there was nothing there. Nothing. That's crazy. I don't know what I would do. When I do hear stuff, I just try to chalk it off that it's the dogs, even though all the dogs are with me, or it's the kids, and I know the kids are like right in my view, and I'm like, son of a gun. But I just chalk it off. I'm not saying I don't believe. I just do that so I don't scare myself. Because I do believe in that stuff. I know for a fact that stuff really happens to people. I mean, they got to go somewhere when they pass away, I guess. All right, I still got, okay. I was fixing to start panicking and go, I'm done. No way. No way. All right, now let's go with the Alberton House in Mount Albert, New Zealand. It was built in 1863 by one of the elite land families of the area. The mansion is an 18-room castle. 18 rooms. Why do you need 18 rooms? I mean, really. Even let's say 10, 15 years from now, I'm making a good living off this podcast, and I could afford a big mansion with 18 rooms, I still wouldn't buy it. You got to think of your electricity bill. How much is it going to cost to cool and heat that son bitch? Then you got to think about your taxes. Then you got to think about keeping it clean. You got to hire people to keep it clean. It's best just to buy you a little 2-story house, nothing big. Maybe 7 rooms or something like that, something small. Maybe even 5. But 18? Come on. Anyways, back to the story. I digress. Where was I? 18 rooms. Okay. It started out as a farmhouse, and they just kept at first, and they just kept adding on to it, making it bigger. But 18 rooms. Wow. That's crazy. And see, back then too, concrete really wasn't a big thing, so it was all wooden floors and all that. So, man, I give it to stuff. I tip my hat to stuff that was built back then that's still standing. 100 years later. I mean, them guys knew what they were doing. They built shit to last. You know. The estate would be used to entertain the elite of Auckland. So basically, this rich guy bought it, and then he just turned it into a big old place for the rich to party and have fun, basically. Because listen to what these guys would have. They would have great big balls, like dance. That's what they used to call dances back then. They'd get together and have a great big ball. People would eat, drink, and dance all night. And they would have hunts. People would come out because the rich would do like that. They'd do a lot of fox hunting. That's the richy thing, fox hunting. They'd do that. And then of course the parties. So yeah, it was basically a big old. It was an Einstein Island. I'm just kidding. It was an Epstein Island, but I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that. Back to ghost stories. It was owned by the Carey. Excuse me. Sorry about that. It was owned by the Carey Taylors, a wealthy family in the area. They raised their big family of 10. People have reported seeing a woman dressed in Victorian clothes and many on the first floor. See, there's another story. A guy it was him and this girl at the place, and they was like downstairs, and he went upstairs to get something and come back, and he was like, I just seen another woman in the house. And it flipped him out. And many think it is another. But this is weird. This is one family where nobody killed herself in the house. I mean, people died from natural stuff, like when they got older, but there was no murders, no suicides. This is actually just people haunting the house because they just feel like it's still theirs, which is pretty awesome. It's nice to find a nice, clean story like that where not so much tragedies happen because that really stirs them spirits up, it seems like. All the bad juju's happening at every party. I think I've got... You know what? I missed the story. That's alright. Yeah, I might need to get it. But not right this second. I'll search for it in just a sec. Okay. Another story for you. Sorry, lost track of time. I don't like that blink sound. Okay, we are going to talk about the Queensferry Hotel in Auckland, New Zealand. What? The Queensferry Hotel in Auckland, New Zealand. The pub/hotel opened in 1865. It's one of the oldest pubs in New Zealand. Some say it is the oldest, so it's a big debate, So they just say one of the oldest. There have been many mysteries, but no natural deaths in the building. Just natural stuff, see, which is pretty cool, especially for an old pub like that. Because an old pub like that, people got, people always would get murdered. The prostitutes would get murdered, or, there'd be a bad stabbing, or, death. Ain't no bad tragedies happen in this one either. The water will turn off and on, and just like the lights, and just like the water, the lights do the same thing. So they get hauntings like that, Visitors say they have a feeling they are being watched and followed. Now that would be a creepy feeling, and I don't like that feeling. It's just creepy. And some people have seen old-fashioned people with hollow eyes. Also, guests have seen faces that just stare through you, it feels like. Hey, that'd be just creepy. Now, see, man, their ghosts don't mess with you or nothing, but they get that crap. I don't know what would be worse. But I am going to do this one more story before I shut it down. Shut it down. Shut it down. I'm fixing to find it right here. Cool. To the beans. Yeah, because I just did the feet one. That's all I did. Alright. God dang it. I need to quit that stuff. Okay. I'm going to do the ghost ship of Lake Superior. The Griffin, you might have seen its video too. It's on YouTube, and it's like one of the old, like 18th century ships. And it's got its videotape in it, and it's on Lake Superior, and it's off in the distance, and it sits there for a while, and then it just fades away, goes away. The Griffin was the first ship to disappear on record now that people know of. The ship set sail on August of 1679 from Niagara on Lake Erie. And see, all that runs together. There's like, what, 5 lakes up there or something like that? Yeah, there's the Great Lakes, and then they're connected to the Niagara, and I think the falls. I'm not for sure. But it's all kind of one big happy water family. But anyways, this isn't a geology story. Anyways, it's a ghost story. Sorry if I'm screwing this up tonight. I'm just trying to wing it by myself. I'm not used to it. But I'll get better. Okay. The last known voyage began on a let's just say a dangerous route through the Straits of Mackinac into Lake Michigan. Okay, so they was going a dangerous route through the Straits of Mackinac into Lake Superior, Lake Michigan. Sorry if I'm getting tongue tied. I don't know why. I took a couple shots of beer before I did this to calm down. Just kidding. Okay, into Lake Michigan, where the ship anchored in Green Bay, Wisconsin. When the cargo was offloaded, the ship was to go back towards Niagara to get more supplies. They left for their voyage and never seen again. Some say the ship was cursed from the get-go, because the story I was reading on it, apparently before all that, I mean, these people had it. The people who had it, the company or whatever had it before, they, whatever you call it, when you basically the ship guys take over or get together and basically kill the captain and take over the ship. That's what happened with the previous owner. So these people got in and didn't know that it was already cursed. Some say that's why it disappeared, because it was already cursed. But, who knows? Who knows? Well, I'm sorry I was getting tongue-tied some there, guys. So usually I got Lexi here to save my ass sometimes for that stuff. But, yeah, she'll be back, though. She just, like I said, her stepdad's not doing too great, so prayers go out to her, guys. Send her a message on Facebook or something. Tell her I told y'all to tell her hi. Tell her you love her. Say, come back to the show, girl. Your daddy's screwing it up. But I hope y'all enjoy it. I enjoy doing this. Next week, I'll be more prepared better now, since I know Lexi might not be here all the time because of what she's dealing with her stepdad, because he's in the hospital and she's still trying to juggle work and everything. So, but yeah. But I'll make it better next week. I have some great stuff. Since it's Patty's Day. I think next Wednesday, we'll finish out the rest of the month with Irish stories. Yeah, that sounds good. We'll do some Irish stories. We'll do that. But you guys be good. Don't forget to check us out on Spotify. Getting on. I'm getting off my ass and getting on the YouTube channel and getting our stuff done there. Motherfucking son of a bitch! Why did you do that? I've been trying to get off my ass and get the YouTube channel done. I gotta catch up with 3 or 4 episodes. I'm doing this live one to try to get it on, if not tonight, by the end of the week. But this will be going out, like I said, on Wednesday, like it does. But check us out. We're on Spotify, Pandora, iHeartRadio, Amazon, iTunes, iTunes. We're on Facebook on Ghost Stories Told from the South, Instagram, Ghost Stories Told from the South. Excuse me. So, yeah, boys. It's going to be fun. But you guys keep listening to me. I will scare you next week. We'll talk about some good old Irish stories. That's what gets your goat. Or Scotland. Scotland's got some good ones too. But you guys have fun tonight. And remember, there might be something creeping behind you. Or you walk on the beach, you might see a foot. But remember, you're not always alone, guys. If you've been listening to this has been Ghost Stories Told from the South. I am your host, Stephen LeBooth, and I am signing off. Goodbye, my gilligoons. Oh, yeah, stop. Well, I will see you later. Bye-bye, guys.